Hey guys, welcome back to Unicycle Lore. Unicon is underway in Steyr, Austria. I couldn't be there, but I've been watching from my basement. Well, from other rooms in my house too. Just when I get a chance, I've been checking in on the goings on in Steyr, and there's been some pretty cool stuff. A lot of news to talk about. Okay, first thing I want to show you guys is this. To the best of my knowledge, and apparently, according to the title, these are the first dunks ever in Unicycle Basketball World Championship history. That one's by Kostya. He's number 11 there. And then there's another one coming up later. Let me skip ahead. Here, yeah, this guy. I mean, look how tall this dude is, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's sick. That's Matthias. Oh, come on, dude. That is sick. That is sick. Very cool. Yeah, I had to show you guys that. First dunks at the UN World Championship. Okay, so the first urban comps have also taken place. We got trials results here. The trials comp happened yesterday at the time of recording. So we'll start with female results. Anna Steiner, world champ. And from what I understand, Anna Steiner's pretty young. I think that at the last Unicon, she was competing in the junior category. So she made the jump to expert and won a world championship. That's very cool. We got Julia Bredeker here, second place, and Roos Seegers took third. There's all your finalists. I recognize some of these names. I saw Sophia Van Veen. I saw that she posted that she'd qualified for the finals. I've been seeing her name popping up here and there, so that's very cool. Good for her. Good for all of these female competitors. Way to be. And then the expert male champion. No surprises here. It's Mark. Mark Fabian won again. It would be tough at this point, I think, to argue that Mark is not the greatest competitive trials rider of all time. You know, I mean, you can make an argument about Max Schultz, but Mark has just been doing this for so long, and he always wins. You know what I mean? Johannes Baumkirchner got second, and Marin Michaud took third. Julian Schrott, Mel Robert, rounding out your top five there. And then Thiago Morant, Marcus Perchke, Stepan Tonker, Lorenz Deneve, and Stefan Ronk. Stephie, we got to talk about this. There's some unfortunate news here. This dude, if the information I saw online is correct, he actually qualified in second for the trials finals. But in the process, he dislocated his shoulder, and it is looking like Stephie might be actually out for the rest of Unicon, which is brutal. He's a returning world flatland champion, and I think he had a real shot in street as well. But he laid it all on the line in trials, and you got to respect that. Sometimes that happens. I've often said that the most dangerous day of a unicycle event is the first day, because people just go so hard. You know, they injure themselves trying to show off, and I've been there myself. The first competition at Unicon, it's like, I'm sure he was just flying all over the place, and you got to respect the hustle, but that is really unfortunate. I got to show you what he was throwing down before he injured himself. This is his first day at Unicon, okay? This is absolutely nuts. Adria Whip, 10 side. Is this like the first session? The first flat circle of Unicon? And he was popping off like this. He got another rank whip. Dude, I mean, this is crazy stuff. Varial roll to 900. Who else has done that? Certainly not many people. Okay, that is definitely not something I've seen very often, if at all, before this. Here's some pictures of Mark winning the trials comp. By the way, I gotta say, like, I'm sorry for Stephie. That is brutal. But in the conversations I have had with him since he injured himself, his attitude has just been so admirable. Like, I could tell the dude he's happy to be at Unicon, even if, and I would just be devastated if I couldn't compete because of something like that. But he just seems happy for the opportunity to be there. And I just think he's very admirable. He's like a pretty mature guy, and I respect him for it. So these are pictures. Dude, if you're not following William Hahn on Instagram, you're missing out. Okay, I got his page open here. This is the Unicon coverage here. It's really aesthetically pleasing and very consistent. Okay, this is like, you can see what's going on day by day by just looking at this. Look at the trial setup, how sick this looks. There's Aiden. We're going to be talking about him in a little bit. These pictures are just so sick. They tell a story. I'll tell you what, I'm a big fan of this Unicon, or this Unicycle, the Unicycle content on William Hahn's Instagram page. This stuff is awesome. And these are all trial stuff, okay? He's got the pictures of Mark up there. You can see Aiden in the background here. He was like, in trials comps, your unicycle flies all over the place if you mess up a line. I saw clips of Aiden, like, retrieving the Uni for Mark. One of the cooler bromances in unicycling, in my opinion. And, of course, congrats to Mark. That is, his riding is just so sick. Another place you can look for coverage on Unicon is obviously the official Unicon website. They've got these live streams, and guys, the live stream videos on here are the quality. It is off the chart, man. I cannot believe, like, I don't know how to describe this to you guys. I remember in like 2009 just being desperate for like any videos of the competitions going down, and then we would get sometimes these live streams that were like kind of choppy on Unicycle TV, and it was like they were trying their best, but the technology just wasn't quite there. Dude, these are like, the quality of these broadcasts is unbelievable. They have commentators talking through everything that's going on, and they're doing this for like every major event. I cannot wait to watch the flat comp on here. I can't wait. I pulled this clip up just to show you guys. This is Aiden's winning high jump from earlier today. At the time I'm recording this, this is the world champion high jump right here. This is 130 over bar, and it is just like, they got multiple camera angles on this thing. You know, they got the commentary. It's sick. I love it. And obviously that's me spoiling the world champion. Okay, world champion high jump over bar, Aiden Telecki. Aiden Telecki. Who's surprised that Aiden won this? I'm not. I'm not surprised. The dude is, he's unbelievable. This is well deserved. Okay, he earned this. I told you guys at the end of last year when I did my end of year wrap up, I couldn't wait to see the results of Aiden's training, both on the Uni and in the gym. And we're looking at the fruits of his labor right now. World champion, bringing home the gold for Hungary. And they gave him a go at 133. One for the crowd. That wasn't it. That was the 130 again. I forgot that I rewinded. He didn't get 133. I want to see who else was in the finals, though. I got to get like an angle of the of this screen over here. Wait. Oh, here we go. Look, this is the award ceremony. 120. Oh, Mark got second in high jump? 120. Wow. Wait, I got to go back. I got to see this guy's name. Okay, so third place, 117. Chinese. Haoshen Liu. Third place. That's sick. Mark got second with 120. And then 130 with Aiden. I mean, that's actually... I mean, that's crazy, right? He won by 10 centimeters. The dude's an absolute beast. This is sick. Look at this live stream, guys. Yeah, that is awesome. I'll tell you what, guys, this has been giving me kind of crazy FOMO, to be honest with you, watching this stuff. It's been a lot. I went to Unicon in 2024, but just for a couple days for the flat comp, really. It's been a while since I was there the whole time, and it'll be a while till I can ever go back, unless they put it like in my backyard or something. There was one other thing I wanted to show you, one more highlight. This is from earlier today. This is August Ersko landing an alien whip. He's fired up, and he should be. Dude, this guy just does not subscribe to the orthodoxy of typical Yoon progression. Okay? Like, look at the way that, think about the whips that August has done. Okay? It's the seated back pinched max whip was his first whip. That's the NBD. And then he did the Gus whip. And then he did this is the third alien whip ever. And he goes with like the overhand grip on the tire. I don't even understand that. Plus, look at how he catches the frame. He catches the unicycle by the frame. Dude, this guy is so crazy. I had to show you that. Unicon looks like it is absolutely sick. It looks like, I mean, props to the organizers. I am like glued on this stuff right now. I hope you guys are keeping track of all this because this is like, it's very cool. I want to dip my toes in some of the other stuff here. I mean, literally right now as I'm recording, the long jump finals are still happening. You know, I'm probably going to check that as soon as I'm done here. I've been watching people's stories. Guys, you got to post your stuff like as actual reels so that I can put it in my little collection and talk about it in these videos. The stories, they disappear right away. You know what I mean? I saw Daniel Ackerman landed a really cool like foot jam to backside foot jam with the other foot. And I want to watch it again, but it's gone. It's vanished into thin air. Okay. Put them on your actual feed or put them on a YouTube video for me. All right. Anyway, that's the end of my my Unicon coverage for today. I'll be back sooner rather than later. Okay, I can promise you that. Stay tuned.